I'm going to give you a meditation. Meditation, for me, is like a new form of prayer. Not in the sense of a little person praying to some big, imaginary God with a white beard. It is more like a remembrance of who you are, a return to our true self, to our true essence. And the moment we understand our true essence, this will change the way we see everything. This is the most important result that you will get from this meditation, and it will have cumulative effect. You do it once, one set of insights. The second time, different insights. The third time, you go even deeper, and there will be constant growth. Here's our point of entry. Choose a place within you, meaning try to remember a place where you felt good. It could be somewhere in nature, perhaps a beach, a place in the forest, on top of a hill, a cliff, or somewhere in an open field. For some, it could even be a metropolis, whatever you like. By the way, it doesn't have to be a place where you've been. It could be an aggregate image, perhaps a combination of what you know and what you can imagine. Maybe you saw a picture somewhere, in a magazine or on the internet, and you liked it. So just imagine that place, and it will be a meeting place for great souls. In the meditation, we will talk about places of power. This simply means a place where you feel powerful. It could be somewhere in nature, it could be a place with other people in it, but the most important place of power is inside you. To amplify its power, during the meditation, we will install a pulsar in our body. A pulsar is a highly magnetized neutron star rotating very fast around its axis. One of the closest pulsars to our planet is 4,200 light years away. If you prefer, you can choose any other star for this purpose. For example, the Sun. It works beautifully. Number 2, point of exit. At the end, I will ask you to anchor the states you've experienced during the meditation, so that in the future, you can use that anchor to get right back into those states. You can use physical anchors or bodily anchors. You can, for example, press down on any part of your body. Then remember that spot. Pressing on it again is what will bring you back to that state. You could press with a finger or a knuckle. If you would like, you can use an object as a physical anchor. This could be a small stone, or you might have a rare coin, or you can use an aromatic anchor, like a specific fragrance or a perfume. And the moment you smell it, you enter the state. You can also use as an anchor a rare combination of words that you don't use in regular speech. You can do this meditation while standing, sitting, or lying down, with your eyes closed or open. You can listen to it on your headphones while walking or doing other things. And if you fall asleep, don't worry. As they say, the passenger may be asleep, but the train keeps going. So even if you will not consciously understand the words, the body and the subconscious mind will still do the work. Also, do not worry if you notice any physical reactions of your body during the meditation. It's absolutely normal for the body to react to the emotions we feel and the experiences we're going through. Trust that whatever you experience is exactly the right thing to be happening right now. So, let's start. A meditation is like a new form of prayer. Not in the sense of a little person, it is more like a remembrance of who you are. A return to our true self, to our true essence. The goal of this meditation is to remind ourselves who we truly are and where we come from. I invite you to take this cosmic flight with me, Nurlan Muratkali, as your pilot. I will conduct this journey with much love for you, for myself, and for the world. So, make yourself comfortable. You can sit, lie down. You could walk, or do the usual things you have to do. We will start from your own favorite place. And release. Dissolve. Remove all extra thoughts and emotions. All the cares of the day, the expectations of this evening are melting, dissipating, and are becoming irrelevant. And we allow ourselves a few minutes, a few moments for complete, absolute concentration on our own personal sensations. All we see is an empty, calm screen. And onto this empty, calm screen, we project our first picture, the first image that comes up in your memory as your own personal place of power. We turn on our imagination, and the image comes. The image from your memory becomes clearer and more defined. And you immerse yourself deeper into this place. You note the sound, and the sounds of this place become clearer and more defined. And you continue immersing yourself into this state, into this memory, into this place. You note the sensations of your body, your emotions, and you dive even deeper into this place. You look around and you see what you saw then. Listen carefully and you hear what you heard then. You have the same emotions, same sensations in your body. You're there. You're in that place. Each person has their own. It can be a forest, an ocean shore, a cliff, a field, hilltop, a favorite place in the city, and you're there. You're in that place, and you see what you saw then. You hear what you heard then. You have the same emotions, same body sensations. You're there. Look around one more time. And now, somewhere in the distance, you see a tiny little dot. It begins to grow in size. It gets bigger and bigger. And you realize that it's people walking. These are the closest and the most important people for you on earth. It is your parents. They're getting closer and closer, closer still. And now you start being able to distinguish the details. And you see that your father is walking in front. He's young, handsome, and with a suntan. He's walking barefoot. This is him in the best years of his life. And next to him, just a little behind, is your mom. They're holding hands. Your mom is young, lovely, and beautiful. They're getting closer and closer. And now you can see the look in their eyes. Your father's eyes are mature, wise, joyful, with a teasing smile, and most importantly, filled with love. And your mother's eyes, looking directly at you. She glances at your father because she understands that this meeting is for you. It is your meeting with your Father. And they're now standing right in front of you. You see them. Look into your Father's eyes and let go of anything that needs to be let go. Get down on your knees. Embrace your Father's feet. Kiss them. Thank Him for everything. And forgive Him for everything. And accept His gratitude and forgiveness. Let go of everything, right here, right now. And feel this energy of acceptance of your parents' love, the energy of forgiveness, of gratitude, of generosity and grace. Feel how you immerse yourself in this cocoon of parental love, how they lift you up in their hands, and you stand between them. Your young, beautiful parents, in the very prime of their youth, before you were even born, strong, beautiful, bold, with a suntan. And you, in this triple union, feel the incredible, lifelong protection of their energy. This protective cocoon of love that will be around you for your entire life. And let everything go completely. How all of a sudden, unexpectedly, your Father is beginning to change. As if he's growing, increasing in size, and you see his body, a powerful surge of testosterone, adrenaline. And it's as if hair starts growing from his body and he keeps increasing in size. And you feel your Father grabbing you by the armpits and lifting you up into his arms. You feel your mother standing right behind your Father. And you're on the arms of your Father who keeps growing. You look back and see how your mother herself morphs into two powerful wings that grow out of your Father's shoulder blades. You're on your Father's shoulders and you sense that your Father is beginning to move forward. He's moving forward, growing and increasing in size, and you realize that he's moving in the direction of your purpose, your life's journey. Look into his eyes once again. You see in them a deep trust, powerful love, and understanding, a complete understanding of who you are. Look back once again, and you see two powerful white wings spread wide. This is the energy of your mother. And you feel how you begin to grow into your Father. You're on the shoulders of a massive giant, and behind your back you see how an incredible number of people appears. They're getting closer and closer, and you realize that these are your grandfathers, grandmothers, great-grandmothers, great-grandfathers, your ancestors. The most powerful, the strongest representatives of your ancestry. Young, beautiful, bold, strong, joyful. They're here to support you, and you feel how the energy of your ancestors is weaving into your Father and into you. And you now feel that you're at the pinnacle of a giant, powerful wedge of your ancestry, the energy of your lineage. Good. Your Father keeps growing bigger and bigger. Look back again, and now you see that between your ancestors, there are some animals walking, birds flying, snakes crawling. The most powerful representatives of the animal and plant kingdoms are joining your ancestors and are woven into your Father's body. Your Father keeps growing bigger and bigger in size. His heroic stride keeps getting more and more powerful, And now you look down from under the clouds, and you feel the powerful presence of the energy of your ancestors, the presence of your parents, the wide span of your mother's wings, energy and power. Good. You feel yourself moving in the direction of your purpose. Your father strides forward calmly, easily, powerfully, stepping over rivers, valleys, mountains, forests, seas, and there are no obstacles in his way. You feel the powerful energy of support from your parents and your ancestors, which will be present through your entire life along the path of your self-realization. You suddenly feel how thousands and thousands of threads of energy are coming out of your father's legs and feet, going deep into the very center of the earth. And you yourself are suddenly getting bigger and growing into the earth. You now feel that you're in the body of your father, at the very top of it, and all of the energy of your ancestors, the energy of the animals, and the energy of plants is woven into your father, and you keep growing, and you become like a granite cliff with the strength and the purity of a diamond. You grow deeper and deeper into the earth. You're grounded, and you feel like you are this cliff, a massive granite rock of diamond strength and purity. You feel that from this moment on, from this instant, from this day forward, any problems and adversity in your life shatter against you like the splashes of waves against a granite rock. You face them calmly and with pleasure. You face them with joy, as you would face a breeze or a drizzle. Remember this feeling, this sensation of you as a rock, growing fast into the earth, merging with it and becoming more and more like the earth itself. You're growing into the earth more and more, and now you feel that you are the earth itself. You are planet Earth, and the sensation of its rotation around its axis. And to avoid feeling dizzy, shift your attention to the sun and to the orbit around the sun. Breathe in the entire Earth. Feel the world's currents. Feel the energy of Earth's consciousness. Feel how in one instant your consciousness expanded and slowed down. We feel the core of the Earth within us. You can't tell where's the top and where's the bottom. You are planet Earth itself. And you feel the rotation around your own axis. The speed of this rotation at the equator is almost 1,000 miles per hour. So, to avoid getting dizzy, we'll look at your orbit, your motion, and at the sun. Feel like you are planet Earth. You are planet Earth now. And the speed of your movement is changing. It's now 18 miles per second. But you don't feel it. You feel the thoughts and the energies of the Earth. You've been orbiting the sun for about 5 billion years. You remember your past. Look back at it. The emergence of the seas, the oceans, the genesis of the evolution of life on Earth, the origin of humankind, all the stages of its development, the birth and death of civilizations, all the wars and sufferings, peace, the creative achievements of humanity, the growing pains of consciousness. Feel the consciousness of humanity inside yourself. The noosphere, the collective unconscious. The collective consciousness of humanity becomes part of the Earth's consciousness and of you as the Earth itself. And you understand what humanity is striving for. It's the unity of conscious energies, to go beyond social limitations, the limitations of the physical body, beyond planet Earth. It is your creation, and it is yearning to know the universe. And now, let's turn our attention to the sun. This star is the main source of all life in the solar system, and on you, the planet Earth. And now, breathe in the entire solar system. First, inhale the sun, and feel that now you are the sun and the entire solar system. Your energy and consciousness have changed. It's as if it slowed down. Feel your rotation in the galaxy. How somewhere at the edge of the Milky Way galaxy, we are in perpetual motion. The speed of this motion is about 140 miles per second. And we make a full circle around the center of the galaxy just once in 250 million years. In the entire lifetime of the solar system, we have made only 20 of these rotations. Feel this rotation. From our planet, we don't see anything but the stars in our galaxy. Feel the thoughts and the energy currents of the sun, the solar system, and turn your attention to this galaxy, the Milky Way, the home of our solar system. This galaxy is home to several 100 billion stars and star systems, just like the sun. And now, allow yourselves to breathe in all of the galaxy in one breath. We breathe in, and we expand even more. We are the galaxy now. Feel how in one instant your consciousness expanded and slowed down. Feel the thoughts, the energy currents, the mood, the state of our Milky Way galaxy. Feel all the stars within you. You can feel and find other forms of life inside you, similar in some ways to those that exist on Earth. And feel how you're moving towards the great attractor at the speed of more than 370 miles per second, without noticing the speed. Feel our neighbor, the Andromeda galaxy. We're getting closer at the speed of 75 miles per second. And in a few billion years, our spiral bodies will collide, and eventually we will merge into one elliptical galaxy. Feel the other galaxies. There are trillions, 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 trillions of them in the cosmos, in the universe. And now, breathe in the entire cosmos, the whole of creation, the entire universe. Breathe in and feel like you're the entire universe. We are the universe. Feel how we expanded and our consciousness slowed down. Feel the thoughts and the energy currents of the universe. There are trillions, trillions, and trillions of galaxies inside us. These are different currents of energy. Feel the thoughts of the growing God. Everything is inside us, and that everything is who you are. Remember how it all started. More than 13.5 billion years ago, we were a small dot, the only one in the great void. Feel that you are this small dot, smaller than an atom, powerful, heavy, dense, saturated. The whole future, energy, time, space, matter, light, and darkness, it's all within us. The great everything in the boundless nothing. Feel that you are the small dot, a moment before the Big Bang. You are the beginning of all the beginnings. Feel the imminent birth of everything. The birth of the world, your birth, and that moment is coming. It's coming closer, closer, closer still. Just be this tiny dot. Be this dot. Feel that you are at the start. And we begin to count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feel how you instantly burst open, how rapidly you're expanding and continue to expand, how you change and grow, how rapidly space is expanding, how rapidly time is moving. 13 billion years ago. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, and the birth of the planet Earth. Feel how time passes. 4 billion years ago, 3, and 2, and 1 billion years ago. Narrow your attention a bit and start to feel this time in a different way. 100 million years ago, 10 million years ago, 1,000,000 years ago, 100,000 years ago, 10,000 years ago, 1,000 years ago, and 100 years ago, and feel your own birth on this planet. The time of your spirit's incarnation on Earth. And 10 years ago, a year ago, an hour ago. And at this point, you're here and now. And we now go into the future. The future is limitless. A year, 10 years, a century, a millennium. millions of years, billions of years, feel this limitless universe, this limitless consciousness, a consciousness that keeps growing and is eager to go beyond its limits. Excellent. And we choose here and now. We bring all of creation into our focus, and we come back with our big, vast consciousness into the here and now. And we feel our growing body of the universe. We're growing, expanding rapidly at a speed of more than 370 miles per second. And now, attention, connect to your own breath. It could be your physical or mental breath. And through your breath, feel the Trinity. The consciousness of God, the universe, the consciousness of a tiny little dot, and the consciousness of you as a person on this planet. When we breathe in, we are the universe rapidly expanding at the speed of 370 miles per second. When we breathe out, we're a tiny little dot more than 13.5 billion years ago, a moment before the Big Bang. Inhale, we are the growing consciousness of God. Exhale, we are a small physical body here and now on this earth. Inhale, we are the growing universe. Exhale, we are a small dot, a moment before the Big Bang. Inhale, we are God, growing at the speed of 370 miles per second. Exhale, we're a small physical body here and now on this earth. Feel this unity of all these states in yourself. Feel how you're at the same time a growing God, the universe, all of creation, and the small dot, a moment before the Big Bang, more than 13.5 billion years ago. A small body, like a grain of sand in a sand dune. And you are God, rapidly expanding, and a small dot, a moment before a Big Bang, and a small physical body here and now on this earth. We breathe and we try to remember this state of Trinity, God's consciousness, a dot, a moment before the Big Bang, and your physical body here and now. You are, at the same time, limitless, rapidly expanding God, and a little person here and now, and a tiny dot more than 13.5 billion years ago. Now, turn your attention around, and without losing this state, we come back to Earth, remembering this sensation. And in all of this vast universe, find our galaxy among trillions of galaxies. And to remember this state before returning to our Earth, our current home, let's capture a little pulsar. The nearest pulsar that has enough power is located 4,200 light years away from Earth. It rotates around its axis at the speed of 366 revolutions per second. To remember the incredible, powerful state in which you are now, you can take this pulsar, or any other star. You can take the sun. Find your own star of power. And we start our way back home, to our present home. Within the vast body of consciousness that is the universe, we find our galaxy, the Milky Way. At the edge of this galaxy, find our little solar system among the hundreds and hundreds of billions of stars and star systems in our galaxy. Here it is, somewhere at the edge. Focus your attention once again, and without losing the sensation of this vast volume, find our planet Earth. Get closer to it, closer and closer, and without losing the sensation of this vast volume, feel who you are. You're both a human being and a timeless soul. As you get closer to Earth, Remember your true self. Look at your essence from the vast volume of the state of Trinity. I'm the universe, a dot, and a person. And remember how at one point your soul was born. Remember all the true states of your soul, all levels of your consciousness, all of the past incarnations of your soul. The soul remembers the states of past incarnations, past lives. They're flashing before you one by one, and your present life too, and the future lives of your soul, until the moment when your soul will dissolve in God, Nirvana, the Absolute, when your soul, enriched by all the states it has lived through, will return to the very beginning. Remember, I'm a human being and a timeless soul. I'm an important part of the universal consciousness. I remember everything. I remember and I'm aware of my life's mission, all my past incarnations, and this life of my body, is the here and now of my soul. It's like a moving wall of fire going from the past incarnations to the future, turning the unmanifest into the manifest. Remember your energy and information essence. You are the soul. You're a human being and a timeless soul. And our soul is our true body. And our spirit is the consciousness of this body. Only the spirit knows the movement vector of our life's mission. Connect with it. And remember, you are the embodied spirit. And remaining in this state and volume of consciousness, mentally place the palms of your hands around the planet Earth. Warm the earth with the palms of your hands and create a field of protection around it. Create a powerful, dense sphere of energy around the earth. Create it easily, powerfully, and at the same time, start to breathe. Breathe through the earth. Inhale all that is not needed, and exhale all the needed. Inhale the negative, exhale the positive. You can breathe physically or mentally. We breathe in pain, fears, festering wounds of the earth. We exhale healing, joy, peace, equanimity. We breathe. We inhale into ourselves everything that we don't like, and exhale everything that the earth needs. From this vast global state of our consciousness, we cleanse all that we experience while on earth. And from now on, your breath becomes a point of transformation of energy, information, space, people around you. Inhale the negative, exhale the positive. And we feel this conglomeration of energy around planet Earth. And we form a light protective sphere around this purified, conglomerated energy to hold it steady like an ice sheet a mile or two thick. Good. And without losing this state of consciousness, we dive inside this conglomeration with our consciousness. We dive in, and we find our birthplace on this planet, the place where you landed, where you were born. And we start the cleansing and restoration process from there. Rejuvenate everything that turned old. Restore everything that was destroyed. Make the forests and fields green again. Purify rivers, seas, and all your childhood friends, relatives, everyone who is still there. Make them young, beautiful, happy. Pay homage to the place that accepted you. And breathe, breathe. Inhale everything we don't need. Exhale everything we need. Now, cleanse the places where you live now, and those places on earth that require your attention, where conflicts are happening now, where people are suffering. And we breathe in all the negative, exhale all the positive, inhale bitterness, exhale joy, inhale weakness, exhale strength, inhale hate, exhale love. We breathe in criticism, dislike, exhale respect, awareness. We breathe in the limitations of our consciousness, conservatism, stupidity. We exhale a higher consciousness. We inhale everything that is spiritless. We exhale ideals. From this moment on, from this day forward, your breath is the point of transformation of everything that happens around you. Breathe. Breathe. Good. Good. And, using our breath, we launch the cleansing processes for this entire vast space. We lift off with our consciousness and start our return journey to the original place where we started. We're coming back. It's like we're lifting off and flying towards this place. Good. We get closer and closer, and there you are. And as you approach this place, you see that there are people waiting for you there. Many, many, many people. These are people from your past, present, and future. And you see among them your parents, your relatives, your friends, partners, associates, and like-minded people, teachers, mentors, students, followers, children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, disciples of your disciples. All those people who are moving in the same direction as you. People of your fractal, with one common pulsar, with whom your heart beats as one. And you pick up all these people, and you feel as if they're lining up like two powerful wings around you. You feel these two wings, remember the wings of your mother, and the people are like feathers in it. There are many of them, many, and these people are your power. There are also people flying behind you. These are the strongest representatives of your ancestors, those who are next to you now, and those who will clear your path in the future. You fly along the path of your life's mission, stronger and more powerful. Remember the powerful pulsar inside you. This is the memory and the power of the states we've experienced. Its light shines through our eyes, through our hearts, through our thoughts, words, action, deeds. We illuminate and purify everything in our path with our attention, our breath, our presence. And from this day on, wherever our body is, wherever our attention is, wherever our breath is, God is there as well. We are there. Good. More powerful, stronger, and we feel this state because God sees everything through our eyes, hears through our ears, speaks through our mouths, walks with our feet, does everything using our hands, explores this world through our experiences, grows through our states of being, and the things we consider our mistakes are in fact God's experiments. Just allow Him to experiment. We feel powerful, strong, even stronger, and more powerful. We fill ourselves with a powerful force, creative force of self-confidence, the program of self-confidence. We fill ourselves and our people with this state of total self-confidence, boldness, audacity, animal rage, intuition. And you're like an arrow flying to the target. You pass through any obstacle like a bullet flying through a thin piece of paper. You go through any space like a hot knife through a piece of butter. And from this day forward, and throughout your life, and the subsequent lives of your soul, you always make strong decisions. The memory and the power of total self-confidence and the energy of rage, tenderness, and playfulness unfolds inside you and lives in you forever. And from now on, you have only one rule, one program inside. I either act or refuse to act, and I always understand. I'm always sure that I'm acting correctly. I'm not lost in illusions. I stand firmly on my legs. I walk this earth with certainty. I remember who I really am. My conscious spirit knows my life's mission. It knows what is meant for me. I'm aware, and I consciously follow the call of my spirit. As I fly through life, I illuminate the path intended for me here by the light of my attention, and my people, colleagues, friends help me. Now, we find our body in this flight. We find it where it is. In this room, in this space, find your physical body and look at it from a side. This is your present vessel, the vessel of your soul. This body is home to your embodied spirit. Look carefully and find what does not suit you in it. Find what you'd like to change, what bothers you, and start the process of cleansing. Remove everything that is not true, everything that does not reflect your soul, the light of your soul. And now, as a gift, introduce the pulsar into your body. Turn it on, 366 revolutions per second. Turn on a powerful process of healing for your body. From this moment on, the pulsar cleanses and protects your body, inside and outside. It burns and eliminates all failing programs, the programs of disease, withering, old age, death. The pulsar is your eternal source of youth, power, energy, and health. Good. And now, we dive into your body, we enter it, go inside, and breathe yourself, your spirit, into it. Make your consciousness and the energy of your soul at home in your physical body. Move a little. Move your body. Physically move a little. Good. And now, remember your anchor. Prepare to activate your anchor to remember these states in the future. If it's an anchor on any part of your body, press down on it now with a finger or a knuckle. Good. Hold it. Hold it. Remember this point, this place on your body, and the sensation of pressing down on it. We hold it, hold. We remember this state of total boldness, audacity, confidence, the state of tri-unity, the state of realizing who we really are. Good. In the future, when you need to remember all the most powerful states of the soul journey, use this anchor to come back to the realization of your true self. And we release the anchor. Now, if you're sitting or lying down, you can get up. And we calm our consciousness. We remember who we are. We come back to this small and incredibly beautiful planet, planet Earth. Give thanks. Remember those who were here before you those who woke you up. We go into this life easily with the understanding that we cannot avoid pain, life problems. But from this day forward, we will experience the happiness of being both in pain and in pleasure. Some time ago, Erich Maria Remarque said, "In dark times, you can clearly see the light in people. From this day on, you're a person carrying the light. You know your true power. It is in your great consciousness, in your great soul. Remember, we are the light. Shine for yourself, shine for your loved ones, shine for all people. Throw away any doubts, act, wake up your people, be generous, play, change this world, give yourself your talents, inspire and be inspired. Breathe deeply. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale again. Breathing is life. The breath of your spirit is your conscious, strong-willed actions. Breathe life into yourself and into your people. Inspiration is the breath of God. The Spirit is the will of God, and God is you. And coming back to earth, to ordinary life, remember who you really are. Dear friends, perhaps in the past lives, I was your disciple, son, daughter, dog. I don't know who I was in my past lives. But at some point, we crossed paths, and you were my mentor, my master, father, mother. And at a certain time, you called me in and said, "In the next life, please wake me up." I hope I succeeded in doing so. And you, my dear friends, wake others up as well. Well, I hope we will meet one day, maybe in this life, maybe in future lifetimes. Our meditation has come to an end, but life goes on. Remember who you really are. And here's something that will help you. Record your new reality. Write down what you've experienced, your insights, discoveries, achievements, gratitude, your intentions, and your goals. You can write it down in your diary, but it's also very good if you write it down in the comments section. That way, it can be amplified by the energy of attention of all those who read them. Also, I will personally read all your comments and will add my energy to help realize all your intentions. In your comments, it's also very important to express your gratitude. The energy of gratitude is a fundamental tool to help elevate your consciousness in your journey towards the realization of your life's mission. Now, the anchor. Remember the anchor you've chosen and use it to return to the powerful states you've experienced in this meditation. When you feel bad, when you're afraid, when you lose confidence in yourself, when you lose confidence in other people, just remember and use the anchor. It will remind you of who you really are. And also remember, if you have been awakened, wake up other people too. Maybe you'll send someone a link to this meditation and it will help them along their path, and years later, they will thank you. I'd like to express my extraordinary gratitude to the musician and composer, Sergei Bondarenko, for the music he wrote for this meditation. I would also like to thank Sergei Gordeev for the voiceover of this meditation in English. I thank my beloved daughter, Malika, also my life partner, my mentor, my ally, my everything, Elvira. She's my generator and my inspiration. Elvira, I love you. And you yourself, do this meditation as often as you'd like. My dear friends, I wish you all the best. See you again in this or future lifetimes. We hope you enjoyed this meditation. Nurlan spoke about the energy of gratitude and its great power to create spiritual and material abundance. One way to amplify that energy in your life is to express your gratitude by making a donation. It will help us create more powerful instruments for your personal growth. To make a donation, simply click on the link in the description and see for yourself how activating the energy of gratitude can change your life in ways you couldn't even imagine.